Yo, ladies and gentlemen, what is up? It has been quite some time since the last vlog. Again, I apologize. Life has been absolutely crazy, and I'm here to update you on all of that craziness. First things first, yeah, I'm engaged. Being engaged is awesome. It's super cool.
Super cool.
If you didn't know, I also decided to get an engagement ring too. We actually saw two of our friends do this. The bride and the groom, before they were bride and groom, decided to both get engagement rings. And we thought, yeah, this is pretty sweet. We also want to do that because we both want to show off that we're engaged. Because why would Rachel just get to show off that she's engaged and I don't get to show it off too? Because I want to do it, and being engaged is awesome, and Rachel's awesome, and I love it, and we're very excited for the wedding.
Look, a wedding!
Yes, wedding planning has commenced. We have a lot of different details that we're figuring out, slash still figuring out, slash some done, slash not even thought about. Planning a wedding is crazy, and I didn't really give much thought to that beforehand. Being a wedding videographer, it's super fun, it's chill, you get to see all the weddings and do all the cool stuff, but not really worry about the planning. Now the roles have been reversed.
Well, well, well. How the turntables.
On top of all of that, Rachel and I are moving to a new apartment. Life at Top has been absolutely crazy, and I am still rolling with some awesome marketing clients, and I've taken on even more, which is super exciting, and I love doing marketing, so I am right in my happy place.
Go ahead, do your happy dance.
Yeah, did I tell you I'm engaged? Yes, being engaged to Rachel is so awesome. I love it, I love her, it's so much fun. And if you have not seen the engagement video, I recorded the whole thing, so you can check out how the entire day played out. I'll link it below. It was so much fun, oh my gosh. But being engaged is awesome too. So I did it on December 24th, Christmas Eve, and I would not do it any other way because I was around my whole family. I got to do it at my grandma's house where I told her I loved her for the first time. So as soon as the engagement happened, we got to go back in and spend Christmas Eve with my family. And then the next day we drove over to her family's place in Oberlin, and we had tons of fun there, celebrating together. It was just an awesome experience getting engaged and then being able to spend so much time with both of our families. Not only that, we got to have some engagement parties, which we didn't really know we were going to have. Of course, one was hanging out with her family. We were just chilling, enjoying family time, having some fun, celebrating the holidays a little bit as well, and then kind of out of nowhere, some of their family just got us some engagement gifts, and they're very cool, and I'm excited to be able to use some of them during the holidays. And Rachel's mom even made us a cake that we got to eat together, and it was dairy-free, and it was delicious. Plus, we got to practice for our wedding day.
They practice feeding each other. No, feed it. Feed it. Yeah, practice.
I'm sitting next to her.
Snort it. You see? You won't make it on your wedding day.
Hey! I didn't start yet.
This is so cute.
And then after that, we ended up going and having New Year's Eve at my parents' place. So we thought we're just gonna go hang out, watch the ball drop, have some food, have a good time. But my family and friends all planned a massive surprise party. So when Rachel and I got there, we ended up going down into the basement where you all hang out, and all of these people came walking out from the other room, and I was so surprised. I'm still so surprised because all of our awesome friends were there, and they just kept walking out, and there were so many people from so many different places. It was such an awesome day.
Holy cow.
Oh, you're supposed to pick it up!
What's up?
All in all, being engaged with Rachel is awesome. It's so much fun, and I cannot wait to continue to plan our wedding and have such an awesome day, again, with all of our lovely friends and family. All right, but now, on to the bat.
Ah! Mom! Dad! A bat! A bat!
What an insane experience. So one night, I was sleeping, and it was probably around 1 a.m. For some reason, I was awoken out of my slumber to this noise. And I still had my Christmas tree up, so I looked over and I thought somebody was in my apartment. But then I realized quickly it was just my Christmas tree, just the dark shadow of that. But then I still heard something again. So I was laying there absolutely frozen still. I started to nervous sweat because I was so terrified of something being in my apartment. And there's not really any doors on my apartment because it's a loft, so I couldn't really do anything to hide from this noise or this intruder or whatever it was. So I still laid there, and I saw, without any contacts or glasses on, this thing just kind of fly around in the bedroom area and then out. And I instantly knew it was a freaking bat.
I'm a bat, I'm a bat, I'm a bat.
And I was terrified, of course, as usual, because I don't know why, but I did learn very quickly that bats absolutely terrify me. And I think probably the mixture of the darkness and not being able to see and it being a bat, all in a confined area, absolutely terrifying. So I said, Rachel, there's a freaking bat in here. So she woke up and she was like, oh, there's a bat? Oh, okay. She was pretty chill about it. So we turned on all the lights, tried to find it. We couldn't find it, so we're like, oh, all right, well, maybe it just ended up getting out, however it got back in. So we went back to sleep. Then, at about 3 a.m., Rachel taps me and wakes me up and says, yo, the bat is back. And I'm like, no, oh, I was already terrified once, now I'm terrified again. So we turned on all the lights once again because I saw it flutter by, and then we could not find it again. So I don't know where it went. But then, next day went by, thankfully we got to sleep a little bit, and then all of that awesome stuff happened where we got engaged and chilled with both of our families, so we were gone for a couple days. And I assumed, I got back to the apartment, all right, the bat has to be gone by now. It's been like 4 or 5 days. There's no way it's just chilling in my apartment. It had to get out the way that it came in, which we looked and could not figure out how the heck it would have got into the apartment.
It's freaking bats. I love Halloween.
Lo and behold, that night, waking up again at about 1 a.m. because I hear this fluttering sound just outside of my bedroom space. And the bat was back. I wake up, again, absolutely terrified. I'm like, Rachel, no, freaking wake up. The bat is back. I'm terrified. What do we do? So Rachel, being the brave one, again, walks out, flips on the light, and starts looking around, and she sees it. And I'm like, no, don't show it to me. I cover my head with the covers because I'm terrified. I don't even want to see this freaking bat. And she's like, hey, it's just chilling in the corner. What do we do? So we get up and we look at it. It's just hanging in the corner of the room on the ceiling. It's a freaking bat. So we decide, all right, we gotta capture it and get it out. Because I don't think you can squish a bat. That would be disgusting and scary, and I don't wanna do that. So we have to capture this bat. Thankfully, we recycle. Everyone, you should recycle, but recycling saved us because we had a couple Amazon boxes on the floor. So Rachel picks it up, slowly walks over to this bat in the corner. I'm terrified, hiding behind her. She just throws this box up onto this bat and holds it there. And as soon as she does that, the bat, of course, starts freaking out. So it's like flying around and hitting up the box and making all these noises because this box is containing it, and it's hitting the sides and all this stuff. And I am freaking out because you just hear a bat flying around in a box. Rachel's holding it. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. And Rachel's like, Andrew, I need your help. And I'm like, no, I'm not helping. Don't talk to me. But of course, I had to help. So I got this little sheet thing and I stuck it behind the box. So the box is here, we slid the sheet underneath so that we could capture this bat and take it and release it. So we're both holding on to this box and this sheet with a bat flopping around inside, and we're carrying it, and I'm terrified. We carry it outside, out into the space, which is called a hallway, which I could not think of the word for hallway for a second. We carry it out in the hallway, and like, Rachel, can you handle this? Can you hold both of these together? And she's like, yes. And I'm like, I'm gonna go open the door, and I'm terrified of touching this any longer. So I go and let go, but as soon as I let go, the bat just freaking flies out again. So now it's in the hallway. As soon as that happens, I sprint down the hallway and run away because it's terrifying that a bat is now on the loose after we were just holding it. Who knows where it went? Rachel goes back into my room, I'm in the hallway. Rachel says, Andrew, get back into the room because the bat's gonna get back in. And I'm like, no, I'm not running by the bat wherever it is, I'm terrified. But eventually we run back into the room, and then we slowly look out and find, all right, this bat is now just chilling on the stairs. It's probably a little dazed because it probably didn't have any food or water in my room for those 5 days, as well as was just hitting its head on that box so consistently. So now it's just chilling on the stairs, We're still scared, but then Rachel, of course, being the brave one, gets another little box and then covers it up again and then scoops it up and then throws it outside. She is awesome. I don't know what I would do without her. I'm very glad that we are now engaged, because if a bat ever gets into an apartment again, she will know how to take care of it. But yeah, so that is the story of a bat being in our room and how we got it out and how I was very scared of bats. Well, Rachel, thank you for saving me from the bat. Rachel, thank you for saying yes when I asked you to marry me. All of my friends and family, thank you for all of the surprises and the gifts and the fun that we had after our engagement, when we got to all hang out together at the parties and during Christmas. It has all been awesome. Thank you guys so much, and I love you all. And I will be seeing you much more frequently. The vlog will continue to vlog on. We have tons of crazy stuff happening in our lives, whether that is with Topt or being engaged and doing all these adventures and travel and marketing. So much fun is to be had, and I will continue to document it now that we don't have to deal with bats anymore. Whew. All right, fam. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you in the next episode of the vlog coming up real soon. Especially because Rachel and I are going to be living somewhere new, and we got to document that, of course. All right, I'll see you in the next one.